in my last YouTube video, and I know I'm on Twitch right now, but I'll also move this video over to YouTube when I'm done. I showed some concerns about how I did my batting order and lineup. So the problem is that SDS does not include the batting order or the positions that the players play in the database that we download from the API. So what I've done is I've created my own way to do this. Now, we know that the position is in the database, and we know that the secondary positions are in the database. But sometimes when you're playing a CPU team, either in a CPU game or in Conquest, the computer or the CPU will have a player play in their secondary position instead of their primary. So when I'm looking at my lineup, and you can see on the left-hand side of my screen over here, and I'll highlight this here on the left-hand side so you can see it right in here. You can see position. Now, when I have this position, I was pulling it as their primary position, but like I'd have two catchers or I'd have two left fielders. So it was a problem because if I wanted to know, okay, who's catching, I had to wait till that catcher come up, or I had to press the right thumbstick down and see it that way. Either way, it's easier for me just to take a glance at the screen. So I made a way to override their primary position into their secondary position. Now, if you look on the right-hand side of the screen right here, over here, the Pirates are the last team that I played. When I started the August Tops Now Moments Player of the Month, I decided when I hit stage 2 to start playing each CPU team from A to Z. And so the last team I played was the Pirates. And you can see the name of the player, and the batting order, and I get that from the box score on the game itself. So when I go into the game, I pause it, I go over to stats, I go down to box score, I pull up the team I'm playing, and I can get the lineup. It only takes a couple minutes to go in and put in the batting order. It doesn't take that long at all. And then I can also verify the position that they're playing. Now, if I put in the batting order, their primary position will pop up automatically. I don't have to type that in. But if they're playing a secondary position, say for example like O'Neill Cruz, he's a shortstop right here. And so the game had him playing first base. So I overrode it. So if I take that out, you see shortstop comes in. So I overrode it and put in first base, and it put that in there. So now I know that he's the first baseman, even though he's normally a shortstop. So what I thought I'd do is I'd show you how this works in real time, not using the game, not using PlayStation. Today is the day we switch from one program to the next. What's the program we're in? Boys of Summer, or are we already past that? Back to school, back to old school is what we're in. So today ends the back to old school and begins the legends and flashbacks, which I'm excited for. It's a smoky day outside because of the mosquito fire. The winds have shifted and the fire's only about 10 miles away from us. And so it's gotten pretty smoky today. It's a good day to stay in. It's a good morning to sit down and just drop this video for you so you can see how this works. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change, now keep up here, because on the left hand side over here, I don't know if you can see this. You should be able to see it. Let me see if I can highlight the area I'm working in over here. So over here, I'm working over here. So now, right here, opposing team, Pirates. I'm going to change this to Rangers. Okay. Now you can see on the right-hand side here, the Rangers lineup came up. The Rangers bench came up. The Rangers relief pitchers came up, and their closing pitchers came up. The pitcher did not automatically change because I have to I have to put in whatever pitcher they'll be using. So let's just go, for example, let's pick John Gray. And then you can see John Gray automatically fills in the 9th position, and I have his contact and power and his batting statistics, or not statistics, attributes down here. And up above, in the Rangers pitcher, I have his pitching attributes. And all this comes from the database. Now, I know that the Rangers aren't right, because when I preset just to get data, I put half of the lineup on the first at the top and half of the lineup at the bottom. So I'm going to delete this right now. And so now you see, once the batting order is deleted, you can see the Rangers lineup on the left-hand side over here empties out. There's nothing there, nothing to see. So if I go in and I put in their batting lineup, let's say Corey Seager, we'll put him in as 1. Let's put in Calhoun as 2nd, Marcus Seaman 3rd, Nathaniel Lau 4th, Nick Solak 5th, Adolis Garcia, let's put him 6th, and let's put Brad Miller 7th, and see, who's their catcher? I don't remember who their catcher is. Let's hunt and peck for that. 8, nope. 8, nope. Culberson? Nope. There we go, Jonah Heim. Okay, so there's their catcher. So that's the 8th position, Jonah Heim. Now, as you can see, I don't have a duplicate of players here, which is great. I have all 9 lined up. But if I want to put in, I think I saw Charlie Culberson here. Let's put him in at 3rd place, and we'll take out Marcus Seaman, just for the fun of it. And you can see now I have 2 third basemen, but I don't have a second baseman. So what I'll do is I'll change Culberson to second base. And boom, now you can see I have second base. So that's the position override. I think this is a pretty good way to handle the batting lineup for the CPU teams. It only takes a couple minutes. It's really quick. There's not a lot of typing to do, just the number for the batting order, and if I have to override a position, I override a position. Everything else in the lineup screen, and I'll bring this full screen now, updates automatically, and that's it. So that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to do this quick, short update to show that I've come up with a solution for the batting order at this point that I really like. I've used it a couple weeks now, and I've gone through a roster update with it, and it's worked out pretty well. So that's it. I just wanted to highlight the batting order lineup that I've worked on and the solution that I came up with. I'm still looking for a solution on downloading the inventory that we own, or that we've earned, that we've earned through the game. I haven't found a good way to do that. I'm still doing copy paste. I've tried doing a website strip from a program, and I got about 3/4 of the way through, and it just wasn't working right. I didn't like it. So I'm still looking for another way. I have requested from SDS to add a link onto the inventory page for owned cards that we could just download into a CSV file, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So anyway, that's it. Have a great morning. Get ready for the update today, that we can start with the new program and get kicking in with the new things we have to do. Have a great day. Have fun on the show, and remember, it's a game. It's only a game. As much fun as we have making spreadsheets or this isn't serious. This is just fun, and that's what we're here for. So have a great day and have a good time this afternoon. And that's it. I'll move this over from my Twitch account. Well, actually, I'll copy it over from my Twitch account to my Blind Bleeder YouTube account, so it will stay there and it can be seen. So that's it. Talk to you later.